Hello, we are here with, oh gosh, my piece of paper ripped with your name. What, can you
Oh,
introduce yourself?
yeah. I'm Alex Carlson. I'm also a local Minneapolis developer, and I'm working on this game called Ollie Oop, which is about a skateboarding dog named Ollie who goes on an adventure to find his friend Reggie.
What made you want to make a game where a dog skateboards?
So originally, there's this YouTube video. It's like a Thrasher video, I think, called Murdy the Dog. It literally is a skateboarding dog. They put this like little dog on a skateboard and they give him just a little push and he'll like go down staircases and he'll like go over like some little ramps and uh it's like super super cute. There's a few of them on YouTube. You can look them up. So originally I just wanted to basically gamify that concept somehow. So the original version of All You was like a 3D level builder similar to Halo Forge or Doom Snap Map kind of a thing. Like you didn't actually play as the character, you just like built the level and you hit play. Um, but yeah, so that was the original concept, was like just trying to emulate that video in like a video game form.
Uh, well, how is that emulation gone? Do you feel like, it captures the feel?
Well, so the thing is that sometimes you have an idea and then you play test it, and what people like actually connect with is like really really different. So the game just has to kind of evolve. So it's not really that anymore. It's changed a lot. Now it's essentially a 3D platformer with skateboarding mechanics, but at its core, it isn't a skateboarding game. It uses that just as movement mechanics. So when I play tested that original version that had like the level building and stuff, people really wanted to like be able to have more control, be able to like move the character, be able to jump and stuff. So it's kind of like moved around and adapted to what people connect with. So now I think of it more as like spiritually like other like collectathon 3D platformers like Banjo Kazooie or Mario 64. I mean Mario Odyssey, whatever, any of those. So that's kind of where I'm pulling inspiration from at this point.
Hey. What is the challenge in the game? What do you like have to do to meet the goal?
There's a bunch of different types of goals. You have like race missions, you have things that are tied to like the certain environment what the level is. So like in the demo that you can play this weekend, it's like this cul-de-sac level, and there's a mission where you can go to like the farmers like pumpkin crops, and you have to like destroy as many as you can in 60 seconds. There's stuff like that, you know, filling the bird bath for some birds, all kinds of stuff, and it's really like situational stuff. But um, I guess in the literal sense, that's the challenge with the game. There's a bunch of different like mission types and stuff to progress to further levels and ultimately figure out what happened to your buddy Reggie.
Chat wants to know if you have a dog.
I do have a dog. I really miss him. He's at my parents' right now. His name is Ripley. He's a cockapoo, cocker spaniel poodle mix. He's like a little black mop. He's like, I don't know. He's like 20 pounds. He's like a little lap dog, and he's very cute.
Have you put them on a skateboard to test mechanics?
uh, yeah. So Ripley does not like skateboards. I think it's the texture of the grip tape. Like it feels bad on their paws. So
Oh,
he also doesn't like the sound of it rolling. He's scared of the loud sound. Same as like a lot of animals are like afraid of like vacuum cleaners and stuff. So he's not a fan. But
interesting. Uh, what what do you love about Ollie Oop? What are you really excited about your game?
the best part, I mean, not just about Ollie, but about like making games in general, is like seeing people have fun playing it. Like seeing, I remember 2D Con last year, there were these two kids that came by multiple times, like all weekend, and they come and like just sit down and play and hand the controller back and forth and just be like laughing at like, even when like stuff breaks, like you fall out of the map or something, they're laughing and they reset. And it's just so much fun seeing people like laughing and enjoying something you made. It's such a like great, like fulfilling feeling. I love that. That's like the driving force for me, for sure.
What has been one of the biggest challenges making this game?
Um, getting just the game feel to be really spot on, especially with like managing that expectation people have with like skateboarding games, because like Tony Hawk is kind of like the grandfather of that genre, and that like those movement mechanics are so tight. Like Neversoft is that's their thing, is like making really good like core gameplay mechanics, and so like trying to fill those shoes and like meet people's expectations that way, even though the game is different. That's like everyone's kind of like starting point when they see the game. Like how does how do you do all this, like what kind of like tricks can you do, so trying to manage those expectations, because it is a very different game from that, but like I'm very aware that like that's where people always like come from. So
people are very interested in what customization options they'll have.
Ooh, yes, there's lots and lots of hats and different like head-based items that you can equip, and some of them they do a bunch of different silly things. Some are required to go to different areas, like you need to be able to wear a sun hat to enter the desert. Some have just like aesthetic differences, like you can wear the like neck-mounted harmonica, and like when you bark, Ollie barks, but it also does like a harmonica note. You've got cowboy hats, you have bandanas, you have like a top hat, all kinds of stuff, and we're adding more all the time. It's really fun. It's one of my favorite things to put in the game, is just more hats.
Nice.
As many hats as we can get.
Is there anything else you want people to know about Ollie Oop?
So let's see. I guess a lot of stuff, but
Oh.
I guess I'll say that right now, so the demo that I've been showing, well, like the set level that I've been showing at conventions and this weekend is like the first level, the cul-de-sac level, and where most of the last couple months of our work has been with further levels. So kind of taking this starting point that we have, the mission types that we have, and expanding on them in further levels, and like trying to build on those mechanics in more interesting ways. So I've got 3 other levels that I'm juggling right now, and more to come. So we're just kind of like building out those as like a rough kind of gray box prototype, and then polishing them as we go. So
people do want to know if your dog does make a cameo in the game.
Absolutely. In fact, the very first thing that you see in the game, on the main menu, Ollie is like laying in his dog bed with like his ball, and he's like laying in front of the couch, and then on the wall behind Ollie, there's like a painting with a picture of Ripley on it.
Okay, is there some place that people can stay up to date with your game?
Yeah, kind of the hub is my website is skateboarding.dog. It's very easy to remember. It's very straightforward. And from there's links to all our socials. So the Steam page is up. You can wishlist it. Twitter is where we're the most active. So definitely follow the Twitter. That link is on the website. We also do have a Discord. So you can keep up to date there as well. And then there's links to all 3 of us. So I'm kind of the lead. I'm the programmer and art directing, but I'm also working with Rob Frost, who is also a local Minneapolis-based musician. He's doing the sound and music for the game. And then my friend, Braylee Simmons, she's out in Austin, Texas, but she's doing the concept and 3D art for the game too. And there's links to all of our socials on the website as well. So you can give us all a follow, because we'll be posting Ollie Oop stuff all the time.
Awesome. Yeah, this looks like something that people are definitely excited to play as soon as they get a chance. Thank you for talking. And
yeah, for sure. Thanks.